let's get started. Now, with this one, we have 2 turns to get an A rank, and you can have up to 8 units deployed. We will use approximately 3 of them, probably.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vassal Defense Battalion.
Sounds good. Please, by all means. The enemy is stationed around the edge of the bridge, east end of the bridge. You have a powerful pair of advantage going for you by now. Welkin's testicles. Oh, or 1, you're behind them, and 2, they don't know you're there. Strike them hard and fast to make best use of that edge. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's base camp located at the mouth of the bridge. It's possible the enemy will detect you as time goes by. Once they do, counter them calling for backup. Get to that camp fast if you want to end this pretty, Lieutenant. Many enemy tanks are stationed in the area, but some still have their engines shut down, meaning they won't attack you. Any inactive tanks whose radiators aren't glowing and whose cannons aren't in position can be ignored completely. Also, it looks like they got tanks of extra Ragnite fuel sitting throughout the area. A gunshot should be able to detonate those and helpfully take out any nearby tanks and foot soldiers with it. 10 turns. Off we go. Now, I wish to position units, so we need... Let's see... Who did we use? We had Juno before, didn't we? Who was next? Nancy was next in voting, so Nancy, up you go. Now, I also want... who was our man? Was it Walter or was it Hector? Ooh. Damn, hold on, sorry, just 2 seconds. I do have a list here, let me just look it up. Gotta go by on who was voted in first. That's why we made this list, after all. Alright, let's look. So, Lancer was... It was Walter. Good for you, Walter. We need you... Yeah, you can go there, Walter. And we need a sniper, who was Catherine, with 48 to Oscar's 43. Alright, sorry, let me have to swap screens again. Do excuse me. Very unprofessional. So, I did forget to do something, which is why I had to quickly edit this here. So, I've also added Alicia and Rosie and Largo, because we always need them in. So, let's get cracking.
Operation Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
Well, if we don't, we'll all die, so let's hope so. And if I don't, it'd be really embarrassing. We'll try. See if I can remember how to do this. I am doing this off the top of my head, so it's very possible I'll get this wrong initially. If I do, I'll have to
take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible. Squad 7, move out.
Let's do this. I like how the flaps come in on the lid there. It's really good. Looks like a giant teapot. Don't like tea. Waste space.
All right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the West Bank, sir. Enemy company in motion, presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position. A full company? That's bad news for us.
We'll have to move fast. We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
Well, you heard the man.
Listen
carefully. Now, potentials. We've gone through potentials. So, where something can happen on the battlefield and a unit's potential can then activate. Be it a positive one or a negative one. Alright, let's go get our A rank, kiddies. So, first things first, we need to take our lovely scout Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Looking stylish today, Nancy. Nancy is, very annoying, is what Nancy is. But Nancy will do the job since we're here.
Enemy spotted?
Like, enemy spotted?
Enemy found?
Like, enemy found. Jeez. However, we need to commit murder, so first things first. Murder! Nancy's always so happy about murder. Yay, Nancy! Yippee! His brains are all over my shoes! Now we take the camp. First things first. Next thing we want to do is peg it this way.
Enemy spotted?
We can go slightly further, that's fine. Yeah, about there. Cool, so we're in position with Nancy to take the next camp. Now, what we need to do now, however, is use our lovely sniper, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Good. Now, Catherine has 2 important jobs here. The first one is to not miss, which is a bit of a hazard with low-level snipers, as they always like missing. It's very annoying. And it's make sure... Can't miss this, it's too big. Good. Did you see that drift? I saw that drift, that was shocking. Anyway, we destroyed the Ragnite barrel because it does damage to the tank. We don't like tanks around here. Secondly, we don't like snipers around here either. Now, this may take a couple of shots. Oh! Oh, Catherine. Wonderful, wonderful woman.
I'm not done yet.
Well, you kind of are, Catherine, but the sentiments are very nice. It's very good. Alright, so, our third main man, which is Walter. Hello, Walter. What, are you talking like the king now? Looking stylish, Walter, looking stylish. Now, Walter has another important job. We don't want to spend an extra point, if we can help it, so Walter's job here is to not miss the target that is the size of a small house. You reckon we can do that, Walter? Go on, Walter, prove me wrong. Oh, Walter, you lovely man. And that's the tank taken out. Easy peasy, you might say. Alright. Excellent, you can stay there, Walter. And, well, should be fine. Okie dokie. What we need to do now... Just, do as I say. Thank you. Now, we need to use Nancy to commit a little bit of extra murder since we're here. Now, we get nice and close and we can't fluff it up. Oh, Nancy, you fool! That's slightly problematic.
Just, leave it to me.
That's very problematic. Right, let's commit extra murder. Die, please.
Okay.
Now, because of that little setback, yippee! Because of that little setback, I'm going to have to spend a few extra points getting her across the road, which is slightly annoying. We got the 2 camps, which is fine.
Like enemy
What we need
found?
to
Like enemy found?
Shut up, Nancy! I will run you in front of a tank, and you will die. Don't make me.
Leave it to me.
It'll hurt me more than it hurts you. I don't think I can actually make this. This is going to be slightly problematic. I need to get her basically out of line of sight of that tank down there.
Totally got it.
Whether I can or not. Oh, let's heal her up while we're here. Because of that miss, this makes it slightly more difficult. And this is one of the hazards, and this is why you save. Ordinarily, when you're doing an A rank, you actually save every successful turn, every successful move.
Totally got it.
Because there's so many things that could go wrong. Now, I think we might be okay. That tank's probably a little bit too far. And since we're here, we can take a pop at this asshole up here. Hello, sir. Don't miss Nancy. Oh, Nancy. Wonderful woman.
Yippee!
Hooray! I saw mucus come out of his brain! Alright, good. Now that Nancy's fulfilled her quota for sociopathic murder, we will let the Empire have their go. Bit sinister. Now, the Empire does have a habit of using their tanks to do some amazing trick shots. This is a problem, because he's probably going to take this camp. Or is he going to commit murder first? Ha! Take that, you scrub! Not Catherine, the guy, he missed. This is where we might have a problem, because like I said, these tanks can occasionally fire a missile into orbit and it comes down and lands on somebody. Which is always a bit hurtful, really. It's not something you really want to see. Oh God, Catherine! Oh, funny enough, I did a playthrough earlier to make sure this worked, and Catherine also died in that one too. Tragic. Luckily, the Empire's just bored with not doing anything, I guess. So we're just gonna. It's good. It's fine. And ordinarily they'd take the camp, but I'm not quite sure why he hasn't. Oh no! Don't hit that. Just go. Hoo boy! You're a lucky girl, Nancy.
Please hit, okay?
Nancy, you gotta stop asking them if you can shoot them. It's war. You're meant to be killing each other. Alright, unfortunately we have a problem now. They know where Nancy is. Although they're not risking it, which is interesting. Okay, we got away with it. That's fine. Now, first things first, apart from panicking, and probably should have rescued Catherine before I finish, is to save it. That's what we do now. Because there's too many variables in this part 2 to get your A rank that we want to make sure, so we'll oversave the old one, that's fine. I don't need to really worry about it. Cool. Now, we got to do a bit of finagling here, as they say, with a grenade. And this is where it gets a bit tricky. So if I take the lovely Nancy here, just, don't get killed. Right, we run behind all the tanks, because tanks are scary. Ooh, excuse me, don't get shot, come on. Alright. What we need to do... I need to get that shock... Hold on, I'm going to get a bit closer for this. I need to get that shock trooper out more than anyone else. So...
Here I go!
Alright, so he's out. Now we need to run and suddenly stop. Okay. This is where this gets a tad tricky. Because we've got plenty of goes to do this, so...
Leave it to me.
What we need to do is get into cover quickly. Ah! not quick enough. I should have shot the shock trooper first. That's what I should have done. This is what happens when I fail, and this is why you save it. Because then when it goes wrong, you can just reload and save it. It's not really strategy when you keep reloading it. It can go perfectly fine the first time, it's just I happen to make a mistake. I'm not going to edit it out because this is exactly the kind of thing that can happen, and it's a good reason why to keep multiple saves. You see exactly what I'm trying to do here. You're just trying to clear the camp and then clear it, which is fine. That's what we want to do. Again, this isn't particularly the funnest way of doing the mission. Although these are weird strategies you wouldn't normally use, which does make it a bit more interesting. Normally you'd roll up with an entire squad, take the camp one by one, and take 3 or 4 turns to move up and kill everything, which is just as fun. Which is probably more fun than doing this, but this is a sort of a unique way of doing it. You're being very, very careful to, you know, well, make sure nothing goes wrong. Now, let's do this again and hopefully not stuff it. Oh, cool, if I was being spiteful, I could take the tank out. Not that spiteful. Yeah. Now, I'm going to crouch first. Let's take that out. Whoop. What would be ideal if I had 2 grenades? I should have ran 2 of them here, actually. I could have easily done it as well. That's another way I could have done it, actually. Maybe. Alternate strategies. I'll try that next time. Anyway, first things first, we've got to quickly aim before we get our head ripped off by this guy again. Take him out. Good stuff. Now he's dead. Yippee! Now, I think I'll have enough shots to do this. I'm not 100% certain.
I totally got it.
Yep, so... He will, however, return fire, which is a nuisance. But I should survive long enough. Yep. If we end this quickly, I should live long enough to do this. And then we can take the camp.
I'm kind of really hurt.
Yeah, I know you're kind of really hurt. Wait, come on. Yeah, there we go. Then we take the camp. Hooray! Now the other way of doing it, if I position the great grenade just right, I can take out the barricades for both of them and not have to do it that way. And then just kill them in one go. But hey, that works. Slightly messier than last time, because of the few things that went wrong. You should see the first recording, it was terrible.
We've occupied the enemy encampment at the bridge's end.
Catherine hilariously actually ate a tank shot from across the map right into her forehead, then crumpled in some sort of weird, sort of eldritch heap where she like grew like extra tendrils and stuff. It was really creepy. Wish I'd have saved it. Oh yeah, we won! Yay!
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
Everyone's so sociopathically blasé about murder. It really is quite amusing.
Ragnite turbines on. Stand by to raise drawbridge.
We get to see a cool little cutscene there, which is nice. A-Rank, there we are. Battle for the bridge, A-Rank. That wasn't too painful. The editing I have to do for this, however, is extremely painful. It's fine. Right. Well, let's see the our hard work pay off then, shall we? Hooray for magic engines! Woohoo! That doesn't look healthy. Oh shit, yeah, you guys should have totally secured that control room better. Ooh, awkward. Maybe if you put a guy inside the control room? That's quite a long drop. It's most of these people probably aren't going to survive that fall. It's pleasant. Definitely not that guy, he's screwed. Oh, yeah, and the guys in the tanks are probably going to drown, and well, overall that was kind of unpleasant. But hey, they're the enemy, it's fine. Pfft, bad guys have no souls. Alright, so, well, let's watch the last 2 of the chapter, because that's how we roll. Except the tanks, they didn't roll, they kind of fell and went ploosh.
It appears that Lieutenant Gunther's plan worked. An impressive start, soldier.
Hooray!
Thank you, Captain.
We didn't all die! Good times, good times.
The kid's crazy. Drove a damn tank right into the stinking river.
Yeah, and I can't believe it worked. I'm still in shock.
You guys had nothing to do with it.
All right, you two. Now hold up your side of the bargain and you listen to Welkin.
kid might got the chops to command, but that don't mean I gotta like any dark hairs.
That's cool, Rosie. You continue being a racist. It's fine.
Hey, come on! It's okay, Alicia. I'm used to it by now. But I hope... I know the day will come when Darksons can join society as equals.
Hey! Hope I'm not interrupting anything. It's me again, reporting for GBS. Lieutenant Gunther, that was quite an impressive result on your first mission.
Yes, thanks to the squad's hard work, we managed to take back the Great Vassal Bridge.
Any impressions on things to come now that you've gotten your first taste of victory?
Impressions? Well, let's see. Bridges are important. They link the roads that bring people what they need.
God damn it, Woken.
I'd like to become a sort of bridge, linking my crew together. I think that's my new goal.
Don't quote that in the newspaper, please. I'm embarrassed enough for him as it is. Someone has to be.
Sorry, this is about all I can do. But maybe, once everybody returns, they'll see a couple of lion's paws blooming, and it'll start to feel like home again.
Hey, Alicia! We're heading out soon.
Okay, I'll be right there. Well, flowers, do your stuff.
They've probably just gone to the river, and that's it. It's all done. No flowers for you. No flowers for anyone.
Chapter 5. The Cloden Wildwood.
Ooh. Cool, we get some new sort of areas to explore soon. This next one, we also get to see the sort of the faces of the Empire, including the all the baddies we get to meet. And it turns out perhaps the baddies are not quite as bad as we'd imagined. Whoa. Wacky stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. Next time, hopefully a little bit sooner, then there won't be quite as big a gap. I finished playing Tales of Xilius. I've plugged in the recording software again. That's the main reason, actually. So, yeah. Oh, that's a very good game, by the way. Everyone should buy it if you have a PS3. Extremely good. Anyway. Yes. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching this A-Rank. And next time, we'll get more A-Ranks, I guess. It's kind of the goal, really. Complete missions. Kill imps. Get A-Ranks. Hooray! Murder. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Until next time. Goodbye. If Catherine doesn't miss, will you, Catherine?